Hello guys, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, we'll be cutting and sewing this princess dad bustier dress that you can see on your screen. So it's a cut together dress and it has a side handkerchief. So if this is something you're interested in, keep on watching and let's jump right into the video. So the first thing I did was to mark on my pattern paper, to draft my pattern paper before transferring to my fabric, and I'll start by taking my points. First point, distance from my shoulder to my bust point, which is 10 inches. Second point, distance from my shoulder to my under bust point, which is 13 inches. The next point is distance from my shoulder to my waist point, which is 16 inches. The next point is distance from my shoulder to my hip point, which is about 23 inches. And the last point is the length of your dress. Okay, so the length of my dress is the whole of this pattern paper. So take your points, rule straight lines across and label the lines. So I'll go in from the center front by half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. I'll indicate that with a dot. On the 8 inches, I'll go down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. And for the neck width and the neck depth, it totally depends on you. As you can see, the one on the thumbnail is totally different from mine. That is because I wanted mine a little bit covered. The owner wanted to wear it to church, so we wanted it to be a little bit covered. So my neck depth is 3 inches, my neck width is 3 inches. Now if you want to achieve that on the thumbnail, you can do 3 inches neck depth, and your shoulder area you have to come in by just 3 inches and slant it into the armhole area, just so the shoulder area will not be as wide as mine. Okay, so after doing that, now go down by half of your round armhole circumference, and then you are going to rule a straight line across that point to get your chest line. Then you place the same measurement you have on the shoulder line on that chest line, and you connect into a straight line just like you see me doing. Now place your tape on the straight line, mark the middle point. On that middle point, go in by half an inch and indicate that with a dot. Now on the chest line, you're going to place your bust circumference divided by 4, and you're going to add your allowance. I'm adding 2 inches allowance, as you can see. So you do the same thing on the waist point, waist circumference divided by 4 plus your allowance. On the hip point, your hip circumference divided by 4 plus your allowance. And on the base of the dress, you are going to repeat the same measurement that you have on the hip point. You are going to do that on the base of your dress, and you connect straight down just like you see me doing. After doing that, I'll connect the armhole area just like I explained before. You go in by half an inch. Now I'm going to mark my nipple to nipple measurements all the way to the base of the dress. Okay, you start from the bust point. Okay, I'm extending mine to the bust point. This is because we want to take in the dart. Now I'm going to place the curved part of my ruler to connect to the middle point. Remember, I marked the middle point of this straight line, so I'm connecting to the middle point to give me this princess dart bustier area. From the waist point, I'll go down by 2 inches and I'll come out by 1 inch, as you can see me doing on the side front, and I'm doing that from the waist area. Now I'm going to connect like this. Okay, this is going to serve like a guideline for us to connect, as you can see me doing. So I'm going to connect the handkerchief area from that 2 inches to this 1 inch mark. Okay, now this part is where you can do slash and spread method, or you can cut out a long piece of fabric that you place there. So after doing that, now I'm going to go ahead and cut. Okay, so I'm going to cut out this handkerchief part, but before I do that, I'll adjust it. So I want this curve to get to that dart leg, as you can see. Okay, I want it to meet the dart leg, so that is what I just did. Make sure it's not too curvy. Okay, so I've gone ahead to cut that out. Now I'm going to split this part open. Okay, so I'll cut off the shoulder slope, and yeah, that is what this is what we have. Sorry. So I'll be using this for both the front and back. So for my front neckline, I want it to be 3 inches. I came down by 3 inches, and I'm going to cut that out. Okay, so I used the same neckline for both front and back, but you don't have to do that. You can do 3 inches, 2.5 inches. Then for the back, you can do 1 inch, especially if you want it to be covered. Now this is my fabric, and I folded everything in place. I'm going to tell you the amount of fabric that I used, but this is the whole fabric. I'll bring the handkerchief part and I'll place it on the fabric. This is the whole fabric that I have. So the length I'll be needing for my handkerchief is about 19 inches, as you can see. So I want to cut out the handkerchief part first before I start using the rest of the fabric to cut out the other part of my dress. So instead of marking 19 inches, I went ahead to mark 20 or 21 inches. and then I'm going to cut this out. So I'll split this into two and use it for the handkerchief area of my dress. So now that I've done that, I'm going to now cut my dress on the fabric. I'll first of all cut out the back. We'll be using this pattern paper for both front and back. So I folded my fabric into two and I placed my pattern paper, leaving my zipper allowance at the back, as you can see. So you leave some allowance on the shoulder area, on the side, on the zipper area. Now I'm extending the waist area into the fabric and I'm taking out half an inch from it. Okay, so my zipper allowance is 1.5 inches, but on the waist area I removed half an inch. Okay, so now I'll be adding half an inch all the way, as you can see me doing, all the way to the end, the shoulder area, the side. Okay, after doing that, before I forget, the length of my dress, I think is about 36 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. Okay, cut this one out. This is the back, this is the center back actually, and we're going to fold our fabric to also cut out the side back. So I'm done cutting the side back. This is what I have. We have two pieces for this. I went ahead to fold my fabric into two again, making sure my pattern paper is sitting on the center because this is the front. There is no joining at the front. I'm going to pin everything in place and I'll add half an inch all the way around, just like I did for the back, sorry. The only difference is that there's no zipper allowance for the front. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out like this. So after cutting the front, I went ahead to open it up and this is what I have. Now if you have enough fabric, you can cut out lining piece, but I don't. So I'm going to be cutting out facing for the neckline area. I'll do that for both the front and the back, and then I'll go ahead and pin everything in place. I went ahead to fold my fabric into four to cut out the side front and the side back. It's going to be the same. You remember I already have my stitching allowance, so I'm adding half an inch all the way around, as you can see me doing, and I'll cut all the way around. After cutting, I'm going to have four pieces of this, so two will be for the side front and two will be for the side back. So now that I'm done cutting, I'm going to place them right sides facing right side, both on the front and on the back, and I'll go ahead and sew using half an inch. Remember we added half an inch all the way around. Do the same thing for the back also. After doing that, sew the neckline area for both the front and the back, and you're also going to cut out facing to pipe the armhole area. So if you want this to be easy for you, you can use your lining piece. Okay, then I'll fix my zipper to the back. I've gone ahead to sew the front. This is what it looks like, and this is the back. I've fixed my zipper, I've piped the armhole area, I've piped the neckline. So now I'm going to join my shoulders together, pin, as you can see me doing. Then I'll use half an inch to sew on the shoulder area. Then for the side, I'll also pin everything in place, and I'll go ahead and take out my allowance. Remember we added 2 inches, so I'm going to sew 2 inches on both sides. But if you don't want to do that, you can measure what you have, then take out your measurement and sew in whatever is left. On the armhole area, make sure you mark your armhole area, okay, so you can place your round armhole circumference divided by 2 on that point. So I went ahead to join some fabric to the base because the dress was looking too short. So for the amount of fabric that I used for this tutorial, when I went to buy the fabric, I requested for 3 yards, but I didn't measure it and I was not paying attention. So it was during the course of this tutorial that I realized that the fabric that was given to me was not up to 3 yards and I had gone far. So I had to manage my fabric. That's why the on the side of the dress, it is not gathered like the one on the thumbnail. Okay, so to know the amount of fabric to cut, you are going to measure on this side where we are going to add the handkerchief. You can either fold it into 2 and measure, or you measure all the way around. Okay, so remember the length. That was why I measured earlier. The length is about 19 inches. So this is the fabric that I cut out. It's not even up to 3 yards, so you can see that it's quite small. So I went ahead to join some pieces that I had. Okay, I joined everything together and I splitted it into 2 because we need for the left and right side. So I went ahead to notch the center of the fabric and I placed it to the center of the side dress, as you can see me doing. So I'm going to now arrange all the way to the end on the front and I'll arrange all the way to the end at the back. So if you have enough fabric, you have to gather. So you have to gather on the waist area all the way, so that place is full. It will give it that full effect that you can see on the thumbnail. But since I did not have enough fabric, I just had to pin and sew all the way around, which was what I did. So for the second side, you also notch the center and place them center to center, as you can see me doing, then gather all the way around. Okay, so after pinning, you go ahead and sew from the center to the front, from the center to the back, and you repeat the same process for the other side. After sewing on both sides, this is what I have. Okay, so the last thing you do now is to hem the base of your dress and you give it a good press. And yeah, that is all for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave your questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.